What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, we're in the
Going
Playlist
on?
Party podcast, man. And we got some new St. John, man. We got your boy Reid in the building.
This is the one.
Picture me right around here with a banjo. Picture me blinded with the tints on the window.
Oh, no, I'm through.
You can see by the looks of it, I got the feeling. I told them bitches I'm something they should believe in. I told my mama they can't reach me at the ceiling. Baby, this is just the beginning, it's precision. I know that you can tell I got it though. Gotta go get it, that's the reflex. I know you can tell it when it's by we.
He has a great melody.
I ain't playing with these niggas, ain't no recess. Next time you look around, nigga, where, only bad bitches.
And his production is awesome too.
Yeah, that's what makes music.
And they're like not like known producers like that. They're like his producers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Whole new,
So when he
new
gives a
vibe,
superstar, that's gonna
new wave.
be out of pocket.
Hey, you know why I like him? Because he's kind of like a new Kid Cudi. He got that Kid
That's-
Cudi vibe.
That's it, bro.
Yeah,
But he has like a
it's a lot of mixture.
man,
Yeah.
like he's coming out the gate right now, like on some Kanye shit. Honestly,
Yeah.
like his style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything, just everything. You wanna play the rest? Hold on.
We good?
We good?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was that new St. John, right?
Love this. Yeah. St. John.
What's the
is
name
amazing.
of that?
That's Reflex.
Reflex.
Yeah, his album just came out yesterday. Hit Co. You know.
Hit Code's movement, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So we got Angela, we got Mighty up here. He's
Hey,
with
guys.
Precise Ease. Rears.
Dope.
So it's like we got this podcast so we can let people know what's really going on in the A, man, and you know people won't really be selling the culture and just taking it everywhere else
Right.
and making
Right.
it seem like they gave the sauce, or you know like people that's from Atlanta that go out there and faking like they the sauce, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
this is what's really going on. You've been supporting the Playlist Party for a number of years now,
for sure.
and you know we had to get you in here because
I appreciate it.
you're like putting out a lot of people in the culture right now.
Mhm.
Know you behind the sound and the wave that's coming out right now, and they need to know you.
Absolutely.
I mean, they already know you. You know, people know you, but they need
Yeah.
to know that you're
No,
pressing. You know,
No,
you,
for sure.
You behind this shit too.
Absolutely. I agree.
So
I
what's-
appreciate it.
Yeah, what's up?
Man, just
Everything.
blessed. Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm just happy. I'm just moving. Just, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
moving, bro. Everything's happening in like an incredible wave. Like, you know, there's great people around me right now. You know, great company, great support. Like, it's a lot of love. I'm really happy.
I
Could you
feel
tell
that
Could you
energy.
tell us a little bit about Hitco? Like,
Well, it's our new baby, and this is you know, it's incredible. You know, we have it's a power team. I can't really go into too much detail, but we have like St. John obviously is, you know, one of my favorite artists, and I think a lot of people's favorite artists, and you know, so that's the level. That's the bar. St. John is the bar. So I mean, we have this incredible team, man, and you know, we coming.
Yeah.
You know.
Angie, what? I know you.
I feel like my first, I guess, not real life interaction, but I feel like you probably heard this a million times. But of course, there was Sweet 16. I just
Yeah.
want to say that was a very memorable moment for me,
Yeah.
watching you turn up on Sweet 16. So after you know, have already been introduced to the industry, do you feel like you have a necessary leg up, or how do you do your own research to keep your own sort of advantage? Like, how do you separate yourself from already the life you've been introduced to? Like, I'm gonna do my own thing. How do you just separate the two?
Man, like, I think that's something you just born with, you know? I think about what I can do next instead of what I've already done,
Yeah.
or like,
What's
I don't-
already
I'm
been
not,
done.
yeah, I'm not comfortable like a lot of other people. Like, I always push myself to be greater, and I want to see what I'm capable of doing.
Because a lot
you know?
of people with your background, they don't have to be hungry, but the fact that you're hungry,
Yeah.
that's,
I agree. That's actually the thing that separates me. You know, because a lot of people are not like that, and a lot of people assume that if you come from something great, then everything is supposed to be
Right.
a certain way for you. But really, you're supposed to carve out your own lane, and like it doesn't matter what you come from. You have to carve out your own lane no matter what.
Right.
And I feel like I've been able to do that, and I'm happy. And now I think it's time for more people to realize like exactly what that looks like and what has been done over the past few years, to understand like what's gonna happen in the future. You know.
That's real.
So I know a while ago you was doing a lot of things that helped the culture out, and you was in Atlanta, and you was over at 12 Studios.
Yeah.
But during that time, you was seeing the scene, and you was like, dang, the scene is getting kind of cool down here. But then you left and went to L.A. I think you stayed out there for a second. I don't know if you wasn't in Atlanta. It's just steady.
I know
as
what you mean.
So when you went out there and you compared the cultures, which one did you observe in the scene? Which scene did you feel like was more you?
This, like, Atlanta's forever me. Like, I feel like there's a part of our, lineage, a part of our history here, and like a big part, a major part. And I feel like it transcends to like the generations, like, the kids now, right, love what came before them too, and some of them don't, and that's okay. But like, they were still birthed from greatness. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. I love Atlanta, man. I connect with Atlanta. Like, I don't really connect with the scene in LA like that, because I don't think there is a real scene. Like, I think everybody's just on some other shit. But in Atlanta, there's like a real scene here, and like when you catch the wave, like you catch a real wave, like, and then obviously you got to take it to LA too.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you just use it really. You know what I mean?
So when you say you take it to LA, is it mandatory that you have to take it to LA, or can you stay in Atlanta and push it? Do you have to go to LA? Do you have to go to New York?
But like, for instance, like one of my brothers, 24 Hours and Made in Tokyo, like they like 24 told me, like when they first put out Uber, like Atlanta wasn't really receiving it like that. Like people weren't really receiving it like that. Not as they should have. And they moved to LA. They went to LA and start selling out shows and this and that. So I look at it like, man, like I think people are so used to this culture here that when you take it somewhere else, they're just like, this is incredible. Like, this is the one, but it's like, this is regular to us. Like you go to a playlist party, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see something that's hip. And then when you go to LA, but it's from Atlanta, it's just a different energy.
Right.
Like it's a different wave. The music sounds different. We dress different. We talk different.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck about, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I can curse.
No, that was
Like, you can say whatever on here. Bro.
No, for real.
We kicking shit.
Like, we really don't care. Like, we have our own thing, and we're not really like, looking to share it or like, you know what I mean? But they jack, like that's what they do.
Sauce.
Everybody steals sauce. That's it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, mentioning like LA, my favorite artist is Dom Kennedy. And
I love Dom.
Yeah, man, I really love Dom. And I noticed that you produce everywhere we go. Man.
Yeah, man.
Could you tell me like the whole breakdown, some of the breakdown? How did you get introduced to Dom, and how did you get that placement?
Do you guys know who Ricky Hill is?
Yeah, Tommy Hill figure. Like,
yeah, so Rich is one of my best friends. Like, we grew up together and shit, right? So he's a great artist in his own right. He's a visionary. He's an incredible fashion designer as well. So like, Dom is one of his brothers. So like in LA a couple years ago, we have this big house. It was like a creative house. Like, we all make music there. There's painting going on downstairs from my bro Bonnick. Rich is designing. I'm making music. Like, we're all like in this house together. So Dom would always come by, and like I would always be in the studio. Like, Sycamore lived with us. Like, it was all, like, we all lived together. Like, and it was like, like we're all brothers, right? So wake up in the morning, like, you hear my music or whatever, and like people are like, yo, that's dope, like, whatever. So one day Dom came over and I was like making some beats, and I had some beats or something, and like we just chilling, smoking, and then he was like, this shit hard, like this is hard, like. And then I actually recorded, like, I recorded him myself. Like, we did the whole record like right then. So it was like we got Dom's verse, and then after that, I think Nico, and then Rich. I had Rich do the hook, and then like it just all happened like that, and all happened in the house.
Right.
Natural.
Like, everything happened in the house, like the way it should. Like, you know, that record was really organic, and like he was just like, yeah, this is gonna go on the album. I was like, really? Like, I didn't believe him, and then it went on the album. I was really happy about that because I really like Dom a lot, man.
Yeah.
And like I was happy to contribute to that because it's like a different sound for him too. I feel like I gave him something a little bit different than what he usually does. You know,
that stands out.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you,
man.
thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
What was your first placement? Your very first placement, besides like your homies?
To be honest with you, like Dom was one of my first ones. Like one of my first, like, you know what I'm saying, the label pays me. Yeah, Dom.
Wow.
Oh, that's dope.
That's really dope.
So like
Since then it's just like blessings, like, you know what I mean, like I'm like, you know what I mean, when there's a number one, everybody's gonna know, you know what I mean, but it's like, you know, when seeds are planted here and there, and then bigger and bigger artists like reach out, and then you look up and it's like wow, this is amazing. Like I got records here and there, and I'm working with people like Dom, but I'm also working with Chris Brown. I'm also working with Skinny from the Nine, and just all different types of people. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, so you really get to experience a lot of things and soak up a lot of different waves. I mean, not waves, but energy, good energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right. So, like,
I was thinking about that, like on the way over here, actually, because I was like thinking about what we were gonna talk about. But like, I was also thinking about the fact that like my perspective, like, is so broad because I've seen it from production, A&R, and artistry.
Right.
Which a lot of people don't ever get the chance to see either one of those. And I've seen it from all three perspectives. I know what it's like to be signed to a major label. I was signed to Epic for a very short amount of time as an artist. Did A&R for Sony for 5 years, and also, you know what I'm saying, producing. So like I know all perspectives, like, and I'm able to speak on it. That's why like I'm so close to the music, and I have such a connection with artists.
Right.
Like me and artists like really connect, like really, like call me every day, like we're on the line, like, cause it's just like that energy.
Yeah, and you're not faking it. You're not faking it. You're
Nah,
not just,
you're
know,
really
you're not
organic. Like you're really
you like you went into the culture and you became part of it, and you're not high-siding it either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, when y'all get to know Aaron, y'all would understand that he's very approachable and he will give you a conversation. You might not think he would, but you can just go say what's up to him, you know. And he'll give you at least a good elevator pitch. You can give him an elevator pitch for you got about 30 seconds to get it in. Yeah.
Nah, for real, man. I like to hear people's ideas. I like when people like, you know, when they have something to say, like, and when people come at you the right way, you know, you gotta listen to people, man. Yeah. It's true.
I know you like your major push right now is St. John.
St. John, yeah.
But when you're looking at an artist or you're interested in an artist, what sets someone apart? What characteristics in their music or their personality set them apart to say, I want to work with this person?
For me, it's about my taste. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't really go off of, like, what is necessarily popular. I don't necessarily go with what is, you know, trending.
Right.
Like, I have a vision for the type of artist that I like. If I found St. John on my own, just like searching on Spotify, I would be like, this dude is hard.
Right.
So that's how I know I connect with it. You know what I mean? And I don't connect with every artist, but I usually connect with the music first, and then I look at the visual.
Right.
And I look at if they don't have a visual, I look at the Instagram. I just told someone last night, like, it's not all about music for me. I'm an aesthetics person, and I'm very, very much so into style and fashion and, like, just the overall everything.
The whole package.
The whole package. Like, that's what I look for.
And I think a lot of people
I look for the whole package.
Yeah.
Everything. And even if it's not there, even if you don't have everything done right now, I know what I can do for you. I know, like, I see you different than how you see yourself. I see you here. You might see yourself here. Like, nah, I'm going to help you turn that corner to make you, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I did that with a couple people, and it worked, man.
That's
Work.
a gift.
So you basically saying, do numbers really matter? Is it more than just numbers? You know,
Numbers matter. They definitely matter right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the numbers is what, you know, they're watching your numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
They're signing people based off numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They are, but it's also about the total package. You know, St. John is an awesome artist. He streams very well. He tours. He's doing festivals, but he's the total package, and that's what makes him a rock star, in my opinion. Like Travis Scott. When I first started working with Travis, he was very raw. It was very raw. It was, you know, he usually always had his shirt off. He's like, it was, you know, just straight up, just wake up in the morning, put the same outfit on, like very rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the lifestyle that we had. Like, and you know, he just had the total package. Like his music was incredible. His style was incredible. His, you know what I'm saying, the way he came up with words, his diction, the way that he, you know what I'm saying, would twist, like, he just, like, is the total package. And he turned into Travis Scott, but he was always Travis Scott. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You have to help them find
he just evolved. Like,
Yeah.
he just went from here to there. Like,
Yeah.
but he was always Travis. Like, he was always the same dude. Very particular, very detailed, very, very specific on the mix and how you want this to sound and how you want this to look and how you want this to feel and how you want people to receive it. Like, he always was like that. And honestly, like, working with him, that gave me that bar. That was like, okay, I don't ever want to work with anyone that's not as great as you.
Yeah.
Ever. I swear.
Yeah.
Travis is great.
So, can I play a song for you? Since we on the playlist party, you know what I'm saying, the podcast, I'm about to play some Unheard Journey for you. I'm going to get you up here.
I like Johnny. See, I connect with him because
I
connected with him.
my life is full of memories. No, I never have been to Paris, and I work 9 hours out the day just to see if I can find my way. Times are getting harder still. Got too much to do, can never chill. Sometimes I just want to go to bed, find somewhere that I can rest my head, and I want to make my life complete, but I'm driving down these same old streets, and I'm smelling like my aftershave. It's been 3 whole days I haven't bathed. To hide myself I wear all black. In my class I go sit in the back. No, I never have been to Paris, but it seems to be the same to me. I never left Georgia. I never left Georgia.
it's hard. He's on some real, like, alternative wave shit. But he's like
Yeah.
trying to fuse both the worlds. Like, I like it. With him, it's all visual, I feel like everything, like, what's really gonna set him apart is gonna be obviously his presence as a person, but his visual and, like, just, man, you know what I mean? Like, just raging, like, with the kids, like, he can really go crazy for real. I like him.
I think timing too. That's what I like about Johnny too. It's like, I feel like there's a build up to that track.
Yeah.
Where right now it's like they're raging. Okay, I'm getting your attention. You're gonna join the wave. You're gonna join the movement, and then I'm gonna drop this shit on you. You didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Exactly.
he could do a whole album that sounds like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his album crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's
I'm sure
crazy.
it is. He's dope, man.
Yeah, he produced all his stuff too, so it's like he's like how you said, he's like real particular about the mix and all that. It's like his
That's
how he's gonna be
genius.
received. Out
Those
here,
are the
you know?
geniuses, man. I'm telling you, those are the geniuses.
Good.
You weren't expecting that where you might.
Nah, I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm usually like Johnny, you know, like straight rage breaking stages.
Right, breaking tables.
But it's what's up. I mean, it's like extent was it XXX doing crazy
Oh
shit.
wow,
Like,
how do you feel about that tape?
I like it.
His new
I
album.
like it. Yeah.
I love.
I love.
X.
It's so crazy to
Love
me.
X. He's awesome to me. Like he's another artist that, you know, he's my style.
Yeah.
Like he's disruptive. He's crazy. He's like, but he's melodic and he's like alternative too. And he has an appreciation for like real shit. And I fuck with that. That's why I like him. You know. That's really why I like him.
How do you feel about like this SoundCloud era and this blog era, as far as all these artists that's just coming each and every day? What's your opinion on that?
I love it, man. Like everybody that wants to be an artist should try it. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be an artist, try it. And if it doesn't work, then you tried it. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I don't have a problem with new music. Everybody has a problem with it. Like I'm like part of the youth. Like I'm part of the generation. Like this we have to throw stuff on the wall and see if it works, man. Like people got to get over to all this like, oh, everything sounds the same. Yeah, that's because like we're influenced by each other. You know what I mean? But like we just let it fly. Just let them rock. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like let people work. That's how I feel about it.
That's how I feel too, Aaron. Because you know, people my peers be like, Jay, why you always messing with the youth and stuff? You know what I'm saying? And so it's like,
why are you not messing with the youth?
No, I'm saying the youth is keeping me relevant, you know? So it's like,
the youth keep the whole industry relevant.
Exactly.
The youth keeps everything, not even just music. Yeah. The youth keeps everything relevant, bro. Yeah, exactly. Any like major corporation, any of these streaming companies, they always have young people working for them, bro, because you need people in the culture, like, you know what I mean? Hitco. Like, they have me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
for
what's
real.
Up. I feel you.
Hey, like, you got to have somebody that's young that gets it, man. Like, you have to have that, man. It's so important. Like, so important.
I deal with the kids. I love y'all, man. Y'all fun. It's just like the little energy and, you know, like, you know, y'all do what y'all want to do, but, you know, you can just give a little advice like, hey, you might want to, you know. Yeah. You know, because I did the exact same thing.
People listen, bro. They be listening. You know what I mean?
Did the exact same thing that you might want to get on the stage and actually look people in their eyes when you performing. You might get a better response. They open their eyes and they see it. You know, just little small things that they don't understand and they get and they evolve and they see the difference. So it's like
that's super dope, man. And what you guys, you know what I'm saying, what you've been able to do is like, for the culture, man, like you gotta keep doing that, man. Like we need that, like, cause no one else is doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's so important for us to keep everything going. Like, just keep the youth, keep the music, keep the performance. Like, we gotta keep everything going. Like, you know what I mean? And turn it up for real, cause like this what we're walking into right now is about to be so crazy. Like these next few years of music, like
exactly, but
it's gonna be nuts. But Atlanta is gonna win. Like we're gonna win every time. Like we're never not gonna be. You can never count us out of anything. Like it's always gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Always, bro.
Because you know,
we gotta have platforms like this. We gotta have platforms like playlists. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like because you guys are y'all are reaching the youth. You know what I'm saying? If you reaching the youth, bro, shit, you got the key.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the key. You can't pay for that. You can't pay for like people to care.
Yeah,
you really can't.
I think it only gets difficult when everyone's creating music, and I'm a creative. I think everyone here is a creative, and you're pushing out product. Yeah. But when it's like, are you here to stay? Like, are you focused on longevity? Like you're saying, I'm never going to work with an artist that's subpar or not comparable to Travis Scott. And what I really want the youth to understand is that if you're going to do it, just please give 100%. You can do stuff for fun. That's cool all day. But it's like, I feel like there's a sensitivity level to the craft of music. Like, you can do whatever. I don't care.
I agree, 100%.
But as long as you're doing it to 1,000% and you believe in it, then go for it.
Like a lot of people are just going off of instinct. Like you know what I'm saying. You have this song that you like. You and your friends like. You put it out and it does something.
Right.
And then you don't have nothing to follow it up with because you just did it for fun.
Right.
Like, but when you start to see success from it, you have to really start to take it serious. It's now your job. Now it's your job. If people like what you put out, the first thing. Now it's your job. You have to continue to be consistent. Like, because if you're not, then, you know what I'm saying, the joke is on you, for real. It ain't on nobody else. Like, they gonna be looking at you crazy.
Begging for that spot. People are begging for that song that's gonna go.
Because somebody else is gonna hear what you did and just do it again, but do it better and keep doing it. That's all it is. Oh, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna see how much music he put out this year. Oh, he ain't put out none. All right, I'm gonna take this little sound and I'm gonna put out a whole EP and album that sound better than this, and then run with it. And then next thing you know, now he's the popular one. You know what I'm saying? But he really just took this nigga shit, and now they beefing on Twitter and on Instagram. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I go.
So do you feel like a lot of that happened because like artist development really, like it don't really exist, and you got people making music as soon as they roll out of bed now. So it's like if they do get lucky with the hit, it's not nobody around to really guide them and show them how to take it serious.
Yeah, that happens too. That definitely happens, you know. But I don't know, man. Just I think we gotta let artists just be artists too, you know.
It's a little
having
balance.
Too many people like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like, you know, not everybody's gonna have an A&R next to them. To you know what I mean?
They can get along with.
They're their own person. They're their own A&Rs. Their friends are their A&R. The girls, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah, you just gotta let the artist, when you get a special, you just gotta let them do them and just, you know, support it. Just give them a steroid shot, you know. So it's like, so it can amplify his wave pattern, his energy. You know what I'm saying? So it gives flame up, like
cultivated.
Yeah. So
some people like you can just leave them be.
Right.
Some people you have to, every move you gotta, okay, this is not. Some people you good. Let them be and come back and you're going to have something crazy.
Right.
That happens all the time. Like, it happens all the time, man.
So, you know, what I think, you know, it's like the scene in Atlanta. You know, we have the Black Hollywood scene, right? And we got, like, the creative scene. I think I want to give you a mission to infuse the, how can I say this? Infuse it with some funds, so it can keep up with the Black Hollywood scene, because this scene, the creative scene, is way cooler, you know. But you know, if it's no funds over
what do you feel like is needed? Like, what do you feel like is gonna make it compete with everything else? Like, because it already is culture-wise. Now I feel like it's aesthetic.
Aesthetic,
like everything else is just like marketing and aesthetic. Like, you know what I mean?
This is what I feel like. So if you give a couple of these guys that's in this culture some toys, you know what I'm saying, some eye candy, so they can compete with the other guys that's pulling up in nice whips and stuff like that. The creators with the toys to go along with that would just make it all even. It'd be fair game to me. I mean, that's just my observation.
I think too, it needs like a professional spokesperson per se, like somebody who speaks both languages or dabbles in both crowds or has connections in both arenas between the creative scene and the Black Hollywood scene. And it's like, I'm taking this particular person from the creative scene and I'm placing them in this format because I know they're going to win in the Black Hollywood scene, regardless, because they're so talented that they're not going to be denied. So I think it's just like pulling, because what happens is the Black Hollywood scene, we're just going to coin that term, they'll jump into the creative scene and force it. Because they need that, like, I need to look cool. I think the best crossover was OG Maco. Like, that was the hipster scene, and everybody everywhere around Atlanta was still rocking with it, but it started at department store. So I think that
21
was the best
Savage,
merge.
too, was really the best one, to me. OG Maco.
But 21 Savage was real, like...
He was on the creative scene first.
For real?
Like dead serious. He was over there with Key. And, like, see, it's like the menacing look made him be able to cross over.
Because he was so street.
Yeah, he was so quiet.
So street.
He was quiet, and you know, you could tell that he was always thinking about what his next move.
Superstar.
I think we need like more like people like Gucci. Like Gucci put on it for the creative. He reach out to Migos, Yachty. Like he bring them over to that world. We need more influences, having the resources to be able to do that for the creative people. Because
I agree.
They sit right next to them. They can call them on the phone.
I think that's a great idea. Like, I think that we need to be investing into this. You know what I'm saying? We need to, like, you know, we're already invested into the culture, but we need to really invest into it because, you know, this is what we have to keep going. Like, it's really up to us to keep this shit going. You know? So, yeah. I think that's a great idea, man.
What do y'all think about like what's going on right now? If you like tune into social media, like Diddy posted the video with him listening to Gunna's song. Yeah. Gucci's on Twitter talking about I'm about to give Gunna $1 million for a tape. Like they're targeting specific artists and building hype around them because that's the marketing. Next wave. Yeah. So it's like it's really a click of the button to say like, of course Diddy's a major, that's a major click of a button, but at the same time he knew that Gunna was next. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna associate myself with this because I'm gonna be youthful. I'm gonna be in tune with the youth. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna know what's relevant, what's hip. But he also
only know about Gunna because his son Justin, and Christian, and all the other kids around. So he ain't hip. He ain't that hip. He ain't going on Instagram like who.
Right, who is this? But he needs somebody to tell him.
He not doing that.
He needs somebody to tell him who's up next.
Hey, but it's in Atlanta. He fine.
You know what's so cool about Puff Daddy's situation right now? Because his kids are in the mix. They like emerged into the youthful culture. Yeah, and they know exactly what's going on. So they're not gonna let them fall off. He even strong. He got 2 of them out here right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Putting in the work.
Yeah.
No, just like you gotta be doing.
He's the same way. His dad got.
And we family. Yeah, we all family.
Exactly.
Like we're you know what I'm saying? Justin, Christian, those are my little brothers. Like we literally grew up together, and I love that we're all out here doing what we do.
Right. Like, and keeping it going.
Yeah, we have to, man. We got legacies to uphold. We have real. Like,
is that pressure or is it just natural?
Man. No, because it's like yes and no. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because, it's a legacy. But at the same time, you're not even thinking about none of that. You just like, yo, I'm going to just be on fire. Like, I'm going to just be the best. Like, and you're not thinking about opinions. You're not thinking about none of that. Like, you are relentless and you are the best, like, at what you do. And you have a vision and a goal and you got to do it. Like, nothing else matters. You know what I mean? And then when you look up, people are going to be like, man, they just keep going. They just are just great. Like, they just never stop. It never stops, Yeah, that's how I feel about it, man. We have to do this. This is our responsibility.
Yeah. Hey, so, I mean, everybody know that you were saying that you were signed for a split second. So, are you going to let us hear some of your music? Can we hear anything?
Man.
Is that no? Not right now?
I got something that you can hear, but it's not finished. It's not finished yet.
What song got you signed? Like,
it was an acoustic record actually that I wrote for Bieber, and like.
What is it? Can we hear that?
Sure.
I want to hear the song that got you signed. But we're like, whoa.
So I produced the record. I co-produced and co-wrote it with Ink.
Mm-hmm. Ink is great.
So Ink is one of my favorites. Like
she got a super pen.
Yeah, super talented singer-songwriter. So we did the song. And like it just, I played it. I had sent it to my dad. I'm the type of person like I don't really, play my music for people.
Right.
I just let you find it, right? And I don't care who you are.
You don't want it forced on them?
I mean.
That's how I am.
Yeah, like, I mean, you just don't. I'm the type of person that's like, I don't really care.
It's just like,
if you like it, then you like it. If you don't, then I don't really care.
You have to be like that, though. You have to be attached.
This is not for you. It's for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, when I made it, I wrote it for someone else, but I sang it the way that I would sing a song that I like. You know what I mean? That I felt. Because we created this, like, so this is it. It's called Something About You. Let me just play a little bit.
Is it not enough? Hey, what do you want from me? I felt this way before. Cared, and I didn't wanna. I guess it's fair. Someone is enough for you. You deserve better than me. Oh, something about you, about you, about you, about you. Something about you.
I'm not leaving my girl around Aaron, man. He gonna pull out the guitar and sing to
It's
it.
a wrap.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
With the real vocals, though, what I need from you, okay?
Ran into your friend today. Couldn't help but ask how you been. She said okay. Just not the
Just
same.
imagine it, like, you know, on someone like Justin. So that's my voice, you know. So, but okay, so the story is, I played it. I had sent it to my dad, and he like, I was like, hey, we were at dinner, like after he like did the BMI awards or something like that, and I was like, did you hear that song I sent you? He was like, no, let me hear it and play it right now. So I played it for him on my phone like this, and he heard what you guys just heard. He was like, wait. He was like, wait, start this over. What is this? I was like, he was like, what is this? I was like, it's a record that I wrote. And he was like, play it again. I played it. He was like, oh my God, this is a smash. This song is out of here, right? And then from there, I was just like, really? And then he was just real quiet. He didn't really say nothing. And then he left. A couple of days after that, like,
Kind of smirked. He like, yes,
wanted to
what's
look.
up?
Yeah.
He could get too hyped.
But like his assistant at the time was like, oh my God. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, what is, like, Aaron, oh my God. Like, and the whole table was silent. Like, for a second, I was like, damn, I think I didn't even mean to do that. And I swear, like, the music just, like, everybody felt it. For just, you know what I'm saying? So imagine that. So we leave dinner, and then I'm like, damn, this nigga he really liked the record. Right. So a couple days after that, I get a call from the lawyer from Epic. And she's like, hey, like, you know, we're going to put a deal on the table for you. We have a deal. And then, like, I got a call from the head of finance and the head of, like, our streaming, you know, relationships and everything. And, like, everybody was just, like, FaceTiming me, like, in the office listening to my music. I was like, oh, wow, this is real. This is real. Like, you guys really, really like this a lot. So then they were like, send us more music, send us more music. So then it started turning into like, hey, we have this record from Verse Simmons. Like, we want you to cut it. We want you to record it. And I was like, all right, cool. They sent me the session. I recorded it. They were like, oh my God, you nailed it. You nailed it. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
It's
like,
fun, right?
So, you know, and sadly, you know what I'm saying? We left Epic and, you know, they decided that they didn't want to do business with me either. So we ended up I was technically in negotiation, but didn't officially sign. But I was already in the middle of my album, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I had the album damn near done because I had been working. By the way, you know, Pierre Bourne, who, if you guys don't know, is an incredible producer, engineer, artist, who I helped, you know, a lot. And, you know, Pierre was my engineer. He recorded that record. And, like, you know, that right there, bro, that was the turning point. Like, it was just like, yeah. After that, we both realized, like, where we were at. You know? Pierre went off and produced. And I kept writing and producing and just kept working. And then things just happened full circle, bro. It's just crazy. It's beautiful.
I like how everything's always so connected.
It's crazy.
So connected.
It's a blessing.
Have you got the call from Hitco yet?
Nah, I don't. You know, to be honest with you, man, like,
you put that on the back burner for a second.
I'm one of those people, like, that, you know, I go. Sometimes I have my days where I'm like, man, I need to be on Rolling Loud, and then I have my days where I'm like, I need to produce this fool's entire sound and just kill it, like, and just let that be it. And, you know, with that being said, I'm not pressed on being an artist in that sense. I'm an artist by trade. I am an artist, but I'm not, bless you,
Thanks.
I'm not, like, pressed on, like, being a new signing on anyone's new label. Not pressed on that. Like, I want a cult following. When I drop music, I want it to be like, oh God, this fool just dropped a new song or a new visual or a new, you know, project. I want it to be like that, like a legend, you know, and just let the music and let my business and let everything speak for itself. But this music, like when you hear my voice or you hear something, like, cause I'm coming hard, like I don't half step my music. Like I take it to a whole nother level.
Hide your ladies, man. Hide your ladies, man. This man is playing the acoustic guitar sounding like Bill Murray in this bitch. What the fuck?
I was going to ask how you balance.
Look, you see how she just shut up and she's like, oh, and just started. Look at her. She just smiling. She can't stop smiling after she heard the song. It was a different smile.
Saturday.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. No. And it's like pop music too, so it's different. Yeah. It's not. It reaches more.
Everybody.
It reaches everybody, man. Like that's what I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I grew up listening to pop music and R&B. Like I grew up in an R&B hip hop pop house. Like literally, like where it was just like a lot of music being played, and I was like,
good vibes just going on.
In and out of like understanding everything. You know, rock, like everything.
Did you come up in the house where they just had the music just playing throughout the whole house on the intercom?
No. Like my dad blasted music. Like it was like full, you know, big speakers in the basement, like real music. And also we had a recording studio at our house, so it was like I could just go downstairs and see my auntie Whitney Houston like recording. Like it was just on another level. It was music 24/7. That's the type of house like that I have now. It's always music, like. You know what I mean? Like, always music. Like, I don't care. It's 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm blasting, making beats. Like, nobody can tell me to stop. Just do it.
What side are you staying in the city now or downtown area?
Yeah, I live in Midtown.
Okay, so they're not complaining about you playing your music.
They do complain.
Okay.
I just don't care.
Okay.
I know it's bad, man. I know I sound like a jerk. I swear, like when my music is on, I just don't. I don't want to stop. I don't care. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm about to play.
I need my own like
house.
Yeah, I need a different situation.
Land.
Clearly, I need like my own situation.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm like, you know, condo living because I'm like single, so I don't have like a family.
What?
Yeah.
You single now?
Yeah, man.
Super bachelor pad.
He said you're single now.
I mean, because I just know
your whole life.
No, I don't know his whole life. I'm just, you know.
Yeah,
it's like that. I'm single too now.
I think
I'm single.
We both single now, man. Hey, it's just a new.
Y'all are getting in trouble together. I can see that.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, guess what I did last night, man?
What did you do last night, Jay Wise?
I was supposed to go to the Gunner concert.
I know, me too.
Oh, there was a Gunner show last night?
Look at the show at the Bonfire. It was Gunner, Lil Baby, and Hood Rich Pablo.
Wait, last night?
Last night.
I thought they only did Bonfire on Sunday.
I know that's a big controversy about that going on right now. So it's like,
wait a second. Why didn't I know about that? That's burnt. Like I wanted to be there.
I wanted to be there too.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. That is fire.
Yeah. So, yeah, they had that going last night. I was about to do that. So, me and my friends, we was just taking shots. I ended up on the golf course. We was just
that boy said the golf course.
We was on the golf course just fucking around, taking shots, fucking up the the sand pits and shit. You know how they be having them nice and laid out. I'm telling on myself right now. We just putting hearts in there, just messing them up. Cause you know when they wake up in the morning, they want that fresh, everything to be fresh. We wrecked some shit up last night. I can't say what golf course it was, but it's a real popular one. It's a real major one too at the same time. So
I'm glad you had fun, Jay Wise.
Yeah, that was way better than going to the concert to me.
Oh,
man, I'm mad I didn't go. I was being a grandma. I was asleep.
So I'm about to play something else for you, man. Since we got these good vibes going on, we're going to keep it like this.
Let's get it.
It's 7 a.m.
This is awesome.
Forever don't seem so far away till you get there. This takes the best part of me, and it ain't fair. The silhouette, still got a hold.
Did you hear in the billboard?
No, this is the way it worked out over.
Still spill smoke on me, and I hate it, but I love it so.
Like that happened. She call him up.
I can't let it go. where it warms my soul.
Does it stay like this or has it dropped?
But drop.
You keep me swinging, baby. And you keep me swinging, baby. And you keep me swinging, baby. And you keep me swinging, baby. Back and forth between love and running.
Like 23.
Back and forth between something and nothing. For you, I keep swinging, baby. Oh, you.
He like D'Angelo, you know.
Not D'Angelo.
Hey, he had to cover like D'Angelo. I was scared. I couldn't even like it because, you know, that's kind of.
I saw that.
It's like, I'm not about to like this shit.
These are the type of artists that I like. You know? Remember how we were
I
talking
could
about
be stressing, I could be tripping, I could be losing my mind.
Because I would
But
listen
I'm
to
still
the sound.
pressing you, still checking to see if a nigga been lying. Such a waste of time.
Trying to cure some
But
inspiration.
don't you waste that
And
time.
I'm, you know, 'cause I play the guitar.
Said you don't wanna feel, I don't wanna feel either.
Stuff like this.
You say you need to let me better, let me be your teacher.
This is the future of what
Don't hold your breath when you're trying to
artists like
breathe.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Cause that's enough to make a nigga leave.
Because he
Yeah.
has the potential. Like,
Keep on
he'll be underground.
Yeah. Alright, alright. Keep on swinging. Keep on. Get to me. We don't ever say it's over. We just make our way back to one. We don't ever say it's over. We just make our way back to our love. Yeah, babe. And you keep me swinging, baby. 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 Back and forth between loving and running. Back and forth between something and nothing. For you, I keep swinging, baby. Oh, you.
I'm gonna follow him. Catchy.
This is IG. Oh, my bad.
I really like that, man.
I know.
You like that?
I did.
You?
Yeah, I like it. I'm a big fan of it.
Hey, you know I always be putting you on. I put the world, for y'all that don't know,
This
man.
him?
Yep.
Okay.
See, you know what I'm saying? Make easy plays for people, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's how
Make
you
it
do
easy.
it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
This
So,
kid is it. Oh, what's interesting is one of my main guitarists follows him. Great. I always look at people when I find a new artist or somebody that, like someone people are talking about. If my friends are following you,
Right.
because my circle of friends are influencers.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're all influencers. So when I look and I see this person, if I see more than 10 people are following you, I'm with it.
Right.
Like I judge it off of that. I don't necessarily judge it off of if he had 4,000 followers, I'd be cool with that. And I'm like, great, cool. You know what I mean? But if I see that a certain person is following him, I'm like, okay, you're connected to this. Okay, because I just get it. You know what I mean? So with him, like, there's over 10 people that I know that are following him, so I'm with it.
Okay.
Just like that.
No,
Playlist
for real.
party.
Drop some
Podcast.
juice.
That's fine.
Exactly.
Got one.
That's how it go down all the time.
Is he gonna be performing soon with you or what?
Yeah, he gonna at the 29th. At Bonfire, we're doing a Bonfire Takeover, playlist party, Bonfire Takeover.
Man, that's amazing,
His
bro.
performances are crazy too. Like they're dope.
That's amazing. Like
April
I really
29th.
want to help this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? However I can with playlists and with Bonfire, because like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Just my expertise and just like bringing talent to the table and just kind of like, you know what I mean? Helping, you know, bring resources and however.
That
you know what I
St.
mean? 'Cause
John, that St. John playlist party would be epic.
we could do that. We could do St. John, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Put Skinny from the 9 on there. You
That's
gotta
cool,
put-
man. We
it
can
has
have
to be a hit code situation.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We can make that happen, man. You know I'm all about
Let's
you
do
know
that.
making that happen. But
Because the
Saint,
thing is, you know what I'm saying? We want the culture here to be hip on, you know what I'm saying, our taste.
exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What we like, and we have great taste. So you know, St. John and our hit coast, you know, artists come down, like people are gonna be like, yo, this is a new wave. Like this is that wave.
Nah, but I was fucking with St. John like before y'all like
Before.
especially that video. His video when he's like, he was in this abandoned like house or mansion, like courtyard type thing, and he was just walking through, and he wasn't even saying nothing. Music was just playing, and all this stuff was going on. I was like, man, it's cool. He had the little leather jacket, you know, with the little cross on the back. So the whole aesthetic of the video just caught my eye. You know, I look at stuff
absolutely
differently than everybody else. Like even with the artists, like the hip hop artists, I gotta look and see if you have that little. It's like a little sparkle in their eye. It's like I don't know if you might can see it in them. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
It's like you can put like an artist up against another one. You can just look in their eyes and just tell
100%.
who gonna take it there.
I mean, visually, that's one of the reasons why I appreciate the Migos. I mean, the Migos are the Migos, but at the end of the day, at least you'll get a creative video. You don't have to be outside all the time in front of the house on the block. You can get some type of concept.
You're right, man.
From them.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Okay. So you know how we were talking about people being consistent and, you know, people doing music for fun or if you, like, really take it serious. So let's talk about I Love Friday for a second. Right? So, like, you know, like, I've been listening to their record. Like, I listen to it all the time. You know, like, I was, before I knew that you were even involved, you know what I'm saying? I was hip. Right?
Okay.
I liked it. I was like, this is interesting. There's something interesting about it. My question for you is, are they going to keep it up? Because, like, they have people's attention.
That's the question that everybody want to know.
Right.
I want to know what's next from them because I like one thing that I put two and two together. Like, okay, the kid that's rapping on the first verse also made the beat. Because I heard one of his other records that says Zano Car. So I said, okay. And then the tag in the beginning, I said, okay, cool, boom. I'm hip. I already know how. You know what I mean?
Have you heard Zano Car music?
Yeah, I heard a couple songs. He cool, but like I like the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it just makes more sense to me.
Yeah, it does.
Right. And then, but I like his production too. So that's another thing. But my real question is like, I just want to know what else they're gonna do because once you have people's attention like this, you gotta turn up.
Yeah.
You gotta really turn up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't, then we gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be one of them artists that we was talking about.
Yeah, but
you dig?
Yeah, I know. But you saw that performance, right?
Y'all seen it?
Okay. Now, I don't want to say this, but you know, how can I put this?
We have to be honest, man.
I gotta be honest. Like,
they gotta be guided. Like,
I'm not.
No, go ahead. Go. I gotta hear what you gotta say. Go ahead.
How can I put this? It's like I might have gave it to the city too quick. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
I don't,
but don't people have to grow with you? Yeah.
No, I'm not saying like just.
I think it was a learning.
It's learning, but I'm just saying because it's like we got to be real careful of what we put into the world.
Are they getting calls for festivals and stuff? Like, are they getting those crazy calls yet?
I don't think not yet.
Right now,
where are they at? Like,
their main focus right now.
I'm trying to figure them out, bro.
Their main focus is he wants to get at 1 billion views.
1 billion views.
He wants 1 billion views.
Zano Car.
Yes,
he wants
that's
1
his
billion
main
views.
focus.
That's a great
1 billion
goal.
views and $10 million to sign.
Wow.
The thing
That's what
is,
they want.
Though,
Yes.
the world in which they grew up in.
What comes with that? I would love to know what comes with
the world in which they grew up in is online, social media driven. There's no connection to actual performance, actual fan-to-fan contact. It's online. So that's their sphere. That's where they dominate.
Right.
And honestly, people have created that monster.
They basically found a new way to market themselves.
Yes.
100%.
So
Yes.
they kind of scared what a label may do because the label may not understand the marketing.
The marketing and promotion.
But like the thing about it is when you understand a formula, you don't break the formula. Like all the label is supposed to do is give them money and let them work, keep them busy. You're not supposed to do nothing to them and try to go in there and reinvent the sound. You're supposed to support them and let them be, just like we were saying. Like, you know what I mean? Some artists, you just let them be.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
I don't know their creative process. I'm just saying.
I mean,
the last thing somebody should do is
Zano definitely. I can't say this. He definitely take his craft serious. As far as like particularly about the mix, how they go about coming up with concepts of songs. So that's what kind of sold me on them. You know what I'm saying? But
It's bigger than just music with those guys.
Yeah, it's bigger than music.
They act too.
They're gonna be big, man. Like because they done figured out something. Now, if are they gonna let you into their world? They might not. You know what I'm saying? Because they understand that they got this by themselves. They got out the
whatever they were trying to accomplish, they've accomplished it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be watching the next move, and that's that tricky place to be in because it's like you either kill it or you don't.
But I think for them,
you know what I mean?
Doesn't have to be music. They could do something so off the wall that their cultivated fan base are just gonna gravitate towards it.
Like what? Give me an example.
Like, for instance, the girl, Smoke, she wants to act. So, like, I think there's such in a creative space where if they do a song, they do a song. But if they do some other wild shit, people gonna eat it up and love it because they're pushing controversy. They're pushing entertainment.
Possibly.
So they're not putting themselves in the music bubble. The song just happen to go. But I think they're entertaining in general.
But if they don't come with more music, they're gonna eat them alive.
It's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? They got to feed the streets. They got to feed the culture. And they got to be different. All at the same time. Because what they created, you know what I'm saying, could be...
I mean, it could be the biggest shit out.
It could be the biggest shit out, or it could be the lamest shit out.
Yes.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Like,
they are so... First of all, like, I'm drawn to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I listen to it every day. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I actually like it. I'm just trying to figure it out because, you know what I mean, what we were talking about, like, you know, the longevity, like, you know, is this something that's right now or is this something that's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Are we looking at, I asked somebody this question today and this was like, it's a great question. Like, is this a big first week or is this a overtime success?
Hey, so look,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is what I can tell you about them. He told me that they already got their plan. They want everybody to start copying them and making them and copying them. So, because they already got these other ways they're gonna go. So I do know that he know exactly what he's doing.
That's crazy, man. I'm excited for them. I mean, you know,
that's the hardest thing to do is to create a following.
And I love Friday. I'm still gonna put y'all on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put them on no matter what.
I'm with
Smoke's
it.
my fave.
I showed up because, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to know what was up. You didn't call me and be like, hey, pull up. I came, you know, because I'm like, man, I'm one of those people that, you know, it makes sense right here, but I got to see it work right here. I have to see that. Like, you know what I mean? Got to. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think it's an awesome time for people to just be having fun with this. You know what I mean? Just have fun with it. And when you have fun with it, you see stuff like this happen.
Right.
Blow up. You go crazy. For real.
No force shit.
It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So like this week, who you got coming on the show this week? How often do you guys do this?
Every Saturday.
Got you.
Yeah, every Saturday. So last week we had OG Parker.
That's my guy.
Yeah,
okay.
And
Deco.
Okay.
So I try to like get somebody like the producer, artist. You know, before I want to get the youth first before I start bringing in the OGs because you know, the OGs they dope and they already had their time. But this platform, I want this to just spark.
I love it.
Spark what's really going on in the city with the youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I love it, bro. That's dope.
So you're a part of a new situation that's in the city that's gonna change people's lives and start families and start legacies for other people. So
100%.
they need to see that you in the city, that you're on Playlist Party Podcast, you know. And as we grow, as this podcast and this YouTube channel grow, you know what I'm saying, it'll be documented this time, you know, where all the sauce came from. So nobody can get to these other cities. Like, you didn't even do the Playlist Party Podcast. You must not really be popping in the city. So that's how I'm going about this.
I love it, man. I love it. You got to corner the market, man. You got to take it. Just take it. You know what I mean? Like, it's ours. Like, this whole culture is ours, bro.
Yeah, so they got, you know, we got this. We got the Playlist Academy. It's like 12, it's about 13 of these guys that's been going around the city. Like, I took them to Edgewood Pizza. They performed there. Then I took them to Escobar to go over there to Peter Street to perform. Then I took them to Space 2 back on Edgewood. Then they working their way up the performance thing on you. Mm-hmm. So then we're gonna do the bonfire takeover. They're gonna perform there. You know what I'm saying? Then
just work. Yeah.
So somebody's about to develop and become a major force out here. You know what I'm saying? But then with I Love Friday, they just came. Mighty had brought them to my team. So if it wasn't for Mighty, I would have never even heard about I Love Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, because I blog, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I love it, bro.
Yeah. So
what do you blog? Like, what do you use?
Well, I run a blog called PreciseIs.com.
Gotcha.
I've been doing that for like 10 years.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my lifestyle. I'm always looking for the next biggest thing online.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, so great, he was like Jay Wise, man. I'm over here. It's this group. They streaming. They like buzzing. Like I went to the mall and they had to get escorted out the mall. I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah, we went to like Sugarloaf Mill because we all stay in Gwinnett. So I went to have a sit down meeting with them, and talk to them. Brought him to Jay Wise to try to make the internet connect to the streets, man.
Yeah, that connection.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. That's the wave.
Yes,
that's the wave, man. That's the
so
you're what I would consider what will be considered for a major record label research A&R. So you're not necessarily just in the studio with the artist or going to see a showcase, which you might, but you're rather using statistics and tech to do so. So that's research A&R, and that's a job.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely major right now because there's so much talent. Like, you got to understand, like, back in the day, you had to go to a studio. But nowadays, you got the equipment in your house. So stuff is coming out rapidly.
Every
you know
day.
What I'm saying? So the blogs kind of filter the bullshit from the good shit. You know what I'm saying? And with them, a lot of people don't know if it's parody rap or if it's real music, So some major blogs don't want to cover them right now until they probably do take that deal to get that right back and behind them.
Right. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think they want to just. They trying to. Well, I done came to this conclusion. Like, people don't want to open Pandora box with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just the little small things that they're doing to get the shock value would start a whole movement that would make certain things that you're not supposed to do that we protected, like Martin Luther King worked so hard to protect, you know what I'm saying? And just let it
I'm surprised they not talking about it on like the news, like, cause it's like.
But that's what they want, though.
It's controversial.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's their goal.
No, but I feel like I told my friends, I was like, any day now, bro, we're gonna see this video come up on CNN or something like that, cause it's gonna be like, they're either gonna be like, do we need to like, you know what I'm saying, like have Atlanta on like a watch, or like do we need to like,
but certain
you know what I'm saying, like for real.
Certain music has done that, but like that form of shock value, not comparing at all their form of music to cultures like NWA or whatever, but that was like on the news out of shock, and people were like crunching up CDs, but at the end of the day, the talent was there. So it's like, I heard about you because I'm just chilling watching.
I don't think it's gonna take as one celebrity kid
to get offended,
to get a kid and like, what are you watching? You know what I'm saying? Oh no, look at this, and they just make a big deal out of it. Cause it's already like, look how many views it got though, man. We gotta watch this. You know, that's how these conversations go. With, I done been around. I done seen like the little minute thing make something big happen. Like somebody parent just make such a big deal out of it. Take it to the news and like, do y'all see this? This is outrage. This is what America came to. We work so, you know what I'm saying? So
that'll be mainstream attention though. By the time we get there, right now they got the underground because they done made it on Say Cheese. That's like the biggest platform IG have right now.
Say Cheese
TV.
Okay.
So like,
yeah, that boy Mighty, he likes Say Cheese.
Yeah, Say Cheese, and then they got reaction videos.
Yeah,
you got the most popular people doing.
They have a lot of reaction videos.
That's the key.
That's the
marketing
bro.
part that you feel like
that's the key.
Will a label understand that? Like, man, this the way I'm promoting and marketing myself through other people reacting to what I'm doing.
Yeah,
but you gotta be doing something crazy though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That to make people. To do a reaction video,
I just know they putting up numbers right now. That shit's going down right now. I love
100%. Yeah, I've been watching them. You know what I'm saying?
And it's steady going up.
It's going like 100,000 every couple of days. It seemed like. You know what I'm saying? It was at 2.4 or 2.5 just the other day, and then I looked like 2 days ago. It's at 2.7, 2.8. I said, okay, they going on. I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm really watching them because that's what I do. I got to, and it's you know what I'm saying. It's up to us to keep this shit going.
So
like you saying.
Right now, with this podcast right now, man, you're getting like an inside A&R meeting. This is how I think. This is like probably like one. You know, we talking about a group and giving real ideas.
I don't think I said too much.
No,
I think you said. Look.
I think we said just enough.
I think that you just gave them another cosign.
Another couple of views.
Yeah, another couple of. You
gave them a reaction.
Yeah.
You gave them a reaction.
I sent it to my little brother and sister. Like,
what they say?
My sister was just like, "What is going on? Like, what is it?" Like, I just, you know what I mean? Because I know they not hip yet.
Yeah.
Because this is just too Atlanta. It's too close that y'all not gonna hear about this until you know what I'm saying, until it's too late. Yeah. So I'm gonna put you on this now.
So you can be hip.
So you can be hip.
Yeah.
Even if you laughing at it, you gonna tell your friends. You gonna be like, "Man, look at this.
Right.
Man. Please watch this."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it's about. That's what
In
it's
real
about.
life.
Yeah.
It was a real smooth little meeting just then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like we actually accomplished something. Like I feel like we actually like moved, shifting it forward. Like while we're talking, like we're like, yeah, like we're really like, you know what I'm saying?
It's my tiger's eye,
rooting
man.
it, like just, you know what I'm saying?
My tiger's eye.
What is that?
My
You gotta
stone.
show the camera. You
Yeah.
gotta show the camera.
Tiger's eye, man. You know, it's
What does it represent?
energy and protecting all the negative energy away and bringing positive, manifesting everything good.
That's why you had
Manifesting
so
the
much
check.
fun last night.
Oh yeah, man, I've been having a lot of great fun since I had this tiger eye. Every time I take it off though, look, I took it off one time, my car got towed. At MJQ on the street that I never got told to in life. I had to run and put it back on, boom. Then I took it off one time, something else crazy, I had to put it back on. But then when I put it on, something just like,
You sound like Black Lightning right now.
I just sound like a lot of good energy is going on, and it's gonna be a great year in 2018, man.
We gotta ask Aaron what's in his pack.
Oh yeah, what's in your?
It's like almost a fanny pack, but like not.
It's satchel.
It's a satchel. Because we have like this thing. There's fanny pack wrappers. There's backpack wrappers. And then so like if you have a bag, we gotta know what's in it.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
honestly,
bring it in the bag, man.
My wallet, my phone.
Bring it out. Let the world see it, man. Don't hide it.
There's like this.
You got a phone.
Like I have like a receipt.
Jeffrey.
Like I have like some cash, some small like cash, like headphones, my charger. I have essentials in here for real because my phone is always dead.
Yeah, man.
He got something secret in
Nah,
there.
I promise I don't. I don't got no smoke, no nothing. Like,
Oh, okay.
I ain't got nothing on me. This is just essentials because my phone is always dead, and I don't.
What kind of?
wear
Oh, it's a
backpack.
Prada bag though.
Yeah.
Little Prada bag.
Yeah.
He said he's into fashion, you know.
I am.
So who's your favorite? Like, I know like everybody is mixing and matching designers, right? Well, it seemed like Future ever since he made that song.
I've been mixed matching designers.
It's like
Since
that's
you
the,
just
that's
said
the
that?
yeah. It's like that became the thing because like it was one while where it just had to be all the same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
All Adidas.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
you know what I'm
Adidas.
saying? But now it's like I done seen Future start a whole culture of just mixing that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
You know who my favorite? Like I watch his style. Like I watch this dude very, very, very closely. Like, and you may not know who he is, but I think you know who he is. You know J Balvin.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest Latin producers, artists in the world, and he did Despacito. He's I don't know if he's on the record or he produced it, but anyways, he's in the Latin world, and this dude, his style is incredible. He's mixing, matching designers. He's mixing the new with the vintage, which is what I do all the time. I'm always mixing new with vintage, like always, like original vintage with brand new drip, like. That you cannot ever duplicate. Like, I'm talking about original tour, you know what I'm saying, T-shirt from the 80s, from the 60s, whatever, with, like, some new Balenciaga, with some new Margiela, some new Chanel, like, you know what I mean? Like, just, man, he's on top of it. Like, he's really, really on point. Thug is really on point right now, man. Like, super on point with his fashion, his style. I don't even know if that was your question.
Like, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I'm watching them.
For sure, I'm just saying, I just, you know, you definitely got a little drip on you. Well, you got drip, so it's like, and I know that you're able to probably get the drip that you want right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
My boy Young Lord too, Barry, he started V-Lone, clothing line V-Lone.
Yeah.
V-Lone going crazy, like, you know, just the whole aesthetic, everything is just fine.
It's a little kid that like I have this like these little guys, little crew, you know, like Chapo, Johnny.
Yeah.
And then it got the little young like Sean Kelly, Mercy. Yeah. They all into this fashion.
You talking about the Lords?
No, not the Lords.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm gonna show you Mercy and Sean Kelly.
It's a whole gang.
It's a whole gang that's
they
this
do music.
This Mercy right here. Is you know he all into this fashion shit.
He fine.
Yeah.
I like him already.
Yeah. Then you got Sean Kelly.
Sean Kelly is wild.
Can you at me and him?
Yeah.
At me and both of them.
This Sean Kelly, you know, this is little.
Love it.
Yeah. Then, you know, it's Connor, we got the little actor on deck. So it's
I didn't know Connor wanted to act.
Yeah, he does Netflix movies and stuff like that.
Oh.
Why
I didn't mean to awe him like that.
Yeah.
But.
There you go. Connor and shit. Then it's Keaton taking all the 5 pictures.
Wait, who takes these photos?
Keaton. Yeah.
I feel like I met him.
Keaton Parker.
I think maybe I have.
This is a little circle, a little wave I got.
Oh, you know what? I have seen him. Yeah, I want to link up with him, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I can make that happen. I manage him.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I've been seeing his photography lately.
So Keaton
Parker,
yeah.
He's sick.
Yeah. So that's my little creative. I got the little.
It's dope.
Yeah.
So
you gotta have
dope.
Angela, they done been kicked out of Buckhead because they was playing music and stuff like this.
Oh,
really?
why you say my name?
Angela said it was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I did say that they were gonna get kicked out. They were out of control. You know.
What did they do?
Just turn
all
up.
3
Make
of them
music.
were together. All of them.
Yeah, it's just like cultivate.
I love them.
And create together.
I want to just go over there and I'm gonna just bring them a whole bunch of bud and we just.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got bud. They would love that.
Oh yeah. No, I know how. Like, trust me, bro. Like I've been in so many situations where I'm just like, this is so normal. It's just like, what's up? What y'all doing?
Right.
What we finna do?
I'm gonna let you hear.
Like, this is so normal.
So really let me see. I'm about to put. I don't know what this sound like. He sent me a song. He's like, Jay Wise, man, the OG's about to hate me on this song right here. So I'm about to Mercy. I'm gonna see what it sound like. So if it's whack right now, Mercy, this is on you, bro.
Pause. I'm gonna show you how Mercy kick it, bro. The OG's hating, bro. Old school shit.
What Mercy on?
Wait, yo. From a little kid, had me counting dividends. But I need a team, let me tell you how it is. A young cheap rocker, get it shaking on Morocco. And I want a little guala, can I hear a fucker holler? Hey. Yeah, the OGs think we simple, said we younger than them niggas. So I get it, they we cripple. But I'm here to tell you niggas, let it weigh up on your mental. Cause a nigga really come and get it popping like a pimple. Play the brand for your beat, yeah, I feel like Miles Davis do the dash in it big. Cause a nigga think I'm famous, I might crash in it big. Cause he drug got me lazy. If there's only respect, then he nigga just fugazi. Shit, I gotta be in first, cause you stuck up in the pad. Leave your ass in the dirt, not in front, you a last. And I'm passing the earth, so I feel like I'm in that. So, let me tell you how it was, yeah, I said I knew that future. Old head think they hard, cause they didn't have computers. You ain't got the guts, matter of fact, you bitch, you knew them. Wait. Hey, skipping the heat cause I'm on your nigga beat. Just a young nigga trying to get the key to the street. Yeah, I thought it would be hard, but you niggas really weak. Say I'm coming up, I could do this in my sleep. Yeah, do it every week. Yeah, do it every week. If the beat had a button, I'd be smashing on repeat. Cause you nigga really weak, I could do this in my sleep. Do it every week.
Hi, Mercy.
I see what he was trying to do.
Yeah, but then, you know, he have a song. You know Bari, right? The chick? He have a song with her too. That's what I like. You know, I'll let you
She's
check.
dope.
Yeah.
Love Barry.
Yeah, so all them be together and shit, looking all.
Just gave her some beats. She's like the little Zen princess, the little dark. You know what I'm saying?
The little trap one.
Yeah.
Yeah, trap goth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mercy. For real though.
He got this voice though, man. His voice is like very stands up.
It's some true shit though.
Getting his reps in, man.
Hey, yeah. They say the sky is the limit, but I'm down through the flow. I'm feeling comfortable in hell. I cut myself on my horns. Slit wrist, slit neck. She still have for some more. Blood drip, she licks. Such a nasty little hoe. Broken fingers on the page, still can't read along. I carve a 5 on my head like I'm ripping below. Just a demon down under. Please don't break up my slumber. Cause the body count is high. We had to stop using numbers. Wait. So I think I'm going insane. Just repeat it, thoughts is resting on my brain. Oh yeah. Yeah, I said I think I'm going insane. Hey, but what if death is experienced through pain? But if I fail, you know who to blame. I just need that check. When I get the money, bitch, I swear that I'ma flex, huh? Feeling Danny Glover with that lethal weapon. And they hate, cause they know a nigga meant for it, huh? Wait, what? Come again? You niggas acting like these bitches, cause I ain't no win. These bitches hating, cause I told that bitch to bring a friend. Well, all I need is money, so
that we carry a lot of the records that, you know what I mean?
You fuck with that beat?
Yeah,
I like
production
it.
and everything.
I like it.
I like it.
But I definitely hear what you're saying too, because I've been thinking about that a lot as well. Like the production is probably at an all-time high.
Yeah,
right now.
It's
like
also
the best production you've ever heard
for
in
rap.
your life. Like right now on my phone, I literally have some of the best beats I've ever heard in my life, and they're from some of my producers. Or
you heard of Bless?
Yeah, of course. He blesses. It's my guy.
Yeah, he. You know, that's my dude too. He got some beats that he be sending me.
That's what I feel like. I love Lil Uzi. Like I love Lil Uzi in general, but the production is sick.
I'm gonna let you hear. Well, when we get off the podcast, I'm gonna let you hear what
some exclusive shit.
Yeah, some exclusive shit.
Say less.
Yeah.
So with you being a producer, you know, it was like word out that a lot of producers was complaining about not getting paid and missing out on stuff. Like, what's some advice that you can give to up and coming producers, you know, about giving out their production and taking that risk and stuff like that? You have to play the game, but you also got to make sure that your business is getting handled properly. Have somebody in your corner, whether it's a relative or a friend, like somebody has to know how to, you know what I'm saying, work for you and how to get your business done. Like some things you're going to, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to give people stuff and for the free. You have to. Yeah. That's what happens. Like you got to build your name up, build your brand up. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, you have a whole bunch of streams online, and you might not even got paid for it, but it turns into money eventually, and it builds up your brand. You know what I'm saying? So really, for the new producers, man, be really, you know what I'm saying? Be very different, man. Like really, like, you know, really approach this like from a different perspective. Don't just do what everyone else is doing because there's already that. Like, really be that next one, you know what I'm saying, to really be special and change the sound. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, make sure you have somebody in your corner who is smart, who can guide you through this business, because you'll definitely find yourself in some weird positions if you're not careful, you know what I'm saying, or you don't have the right guidance. You will definitely be getting taken advantage of in some way. But I think people are getting better with crediting and making sure that the producers and, you know, the writers and the people that created the music get taken care of, because we're raising hell.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy for you to just put out a song and somebody doesn't know that this person, you know, that they produce it, because people have a sound. People have a sound. There's a lot of tags in beats. You know what I'm saying, that people try to take out, or they try to like turn them down so you don't really hear it, but it's like the tag is still there, you know what I'm saying? So you'll have like the bigger producer whose tag is really loud, and then the producer that really made the beat, his tag is very low. You know what I'm saying? That shit be happening, like, you know, that happens all the time. And that's like low-key shade, you know what I mean?
Hey, the people hungry. People want to get on, man.
It's high-key shade. It is.
They want to get on, man. They going to do whatever it take to get on. Some people, you know? So, but that person sometimes put you in the game by You know, you like, hey, you the guy that really made that? Well, come on in here, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm the type of person like, cause I'm always about the production. I'm always about the production. That's why I like keep beats. Producers send me packs every day. I have hundreds and hundreds of beats. Like, I'm always gonna make sure that the producer gets taken care of. Anybody I'm working with, whether it's Blessed or like we're doing a deal right now. Like, everybody's always gonna get taken care of, especially the producers and the writers, because it really starts with us. Mm-hmm. It really starts with us. The sound starts with us, and then we disperse it to people. But if they don't recognize that and pay for it, then it's not yours. Mm-hmm. Period.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
I know you play like a lot of you say you play guitar.
Yeah.
I just want to ask how important it is for producers to be musical and melodic and take advantage of learning instruments, or is it not that important?
It is very important, but it doesn't.
Determine.
They're not gonna kill you for not knowing how to play the piano. As long as you know how to make it sound good, I feel like that's the most important thing. For me, like, the guitar changed my life, and it changed my
advantage sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it separates me from everyone else. Like, that's why I can sit down and make beats with Ray Murray from Dungeon Family. You know what I'm saying? And he'll give me guitar loops, and I'll just, you know what I'm saying, chop them up, and then, you know what I'm saying, we can do that. You know, and I have that appreciation in the ear for it. But then, you know, at the same time, you know, Turbo, who produces for Gunna, he did, like, At the Hotel. He did, like, some of the best songs on Gunna's project. His beats are very guitar-driven. It's not necessarily a real guitar. It's a synth guitar, but it's a guitar nonetheless. So he's trying to he's doing the sound, you know what I'm saying? If somebody replayed it, then
that's that.
All right, cool. But he's going for the sound. So for that, I have to fuck with him for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Gunna's album, literally, like, you listen to Oh Okay.
Every song.
Oh Okay is like, it's all guitars. Like, everything is guitar, like, because that's the sound. And I love that. You know, I just did a couple records with Southside. I got one on Future with Southside, and I sent, you know, Southside my guitar loops, and we make beats that way. Yeah, you know, we make records that way. You know what I mean?
You know, like, guitars, it's like, it catch the, like, I don't know, it's like making like a more melodic, it's like a folktale kind of type of thing. Bro. But then when you add like the down south element to it too, so it's like,
that's the wave.
Yeah,
it's
and like
to be
folky,
honest with you, bro, I've been on that wave for years.
Yeah,
I've been on that wave for years. I promise you. Like, I've been perfecting the guitar, I've been perfecting the sound, and I've been on that straight guitar 808 wave for so long, and now it's finally coming to the forefront. Like, you have no idea how happy I am.
You know who really pushed it for me?
Who?
Thug.
Yeah.
He really pushed that whole sound for me.
Like with
Beautiful Thugger Girls.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but even before then, he tried to implement it, but it wasn't being received. And with Beautiful Thugger Girls, he was just like, F it. Like, I'm going for it.
For me, it was like Wayne.
Yeah.
Right? Wayne, which is Thug's dad, right? It's like, Wayne was one of the first rappers to really, like, make the guitar sound dope.
Yeah, the guitar is really spiritual.
Yeah, 100%.
Spiritual.
And I'm sure there was a lot of other people, but for me, I connected with Wayne. You know what I mean? Because I never really heard Jay, Kanye. I didn't really hear them using guitars like that. Like, Wayne was like from the South.
How to Love,
Super Smash. Good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, man, like, yeah. That's also, like, the Rebirth album. I actually liked that album. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't like that, but I actually really appreciated Rebirth because I felt like Wayne was trying to be something different.
He was.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how I feel about Future and the Hendrix album.
I mean, all these guys are just Wayne babies, you know, to me, you know what I'm saying? He's like if they calling themselves grandfather, so I guess he's just the great granddaddy of this whole everything, you know?
No, for real.
He's one of them, for sure.
So look, have you ever, you know, nobody's never really implemented the harp into no music yet.
The harp.
It's a rap.
I
don't even know how to listen for the harp.
Yeah, just saying the harp, just, you know.
It's somewhere in some song.
I think it would have to be added so, like, carefully and so, like, because you can't start it off with
acoustic.
Like, where are we at right now?
It's about acoustic guitar, right?
Yeah.
What about just acoustic harp? Just make a song off that. I'm not being funny. Just
maybe a soundtrack, something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just
I'm thinking like Christina Aguilera.
Because it's too like dramatic.
Yeah.
You know, it's too cinematic. Yeah, to be like somebody's first
if somebody can flip that into the like urban market,
like a harp.
Maybe Kanye
harp driven.
Kanye could.
Yeah, I think that would. I think that would be something so different that
interesting.
It would change. It would make a whole new way.
There it is, Jay Wise.
Jay Wise said it first.
Yeah,
you said it first. Here.
I'm just saying. I'm just because everybody them went spiritual with the acoustic guitars and put that. Sure. So it's got to be like you got to find a whole. When I like before Beaters like this sound came out right now. Oh, I can't. I'm giving away the sauce. I can't give away the sauce. This is how I think. But look, Beaters and Tweeters. I used to make these beats like when Jeezy and them when they was on top.
Yeah.
I was making these beats, Beaters and Tweeters, cause I like 3-6. Like so the sound, I just knew it was about to hit like with the OG Macro and stuff. So when I used to make these beats, I was in there with like my friends. And they was just like, nobody want to hear that, man. They used to, it was on MPCs and shit, so they'll just accidentally hit the shit off. And I used to be like, man, y'all cutting off Beaters and Tweeters about to be the new way. So I was like 5 years ahead of this shit, right? Because I was engineering and this guy named, No ID. You ever met him before?
Of course.
He was like, dude, why you want to engineer? Why don't you just produce? You know what I'm saying? So he gave me reasons first. He was on reasons and logic, you know what I'm saying? So he just gave it. I gave him final.
No ID gave you logic and reason, bro?
Yeah, so I gave him Final Cut, so what I'm saying? We was just, I was doing more video stuff back then in engineering. So he was in his house over there on the south side. I used to be with him every day.
Really?
Yes, and like he did this Jaheim. I was like, you need to put some 808, man. Nobody want to hear this boom bap shit. Put some beat in this shit. So he put the 808 in there. Then, he started doing that. He did the Omarion and Bow Wow album.
That was a good album.
You like that album?
I really loved it. That was special to me.
That was
the lane for Bow Wow.
That was a dope time.
That was it.
Then, so I seen all this, so I had this iPod, the very first iPod, right?
Yeah.
And No ID gave me like 100 beats. So I just started seeing the beats from my iPod just started goddamn
knocking.
No, I just started getting picked up like let me see. Your boy 50 Cent. The whole I had an iPod, like all those beats, I was like, damn, these 50 Cent, like when he was at his peak, you know what I'm saying? He was just like picking it up. So that's just crazy how you like it's all about your circle and who you be around.
And who you influence.
Yeah, it's like, but I was a young dude, you just be like, man, you need to, like how you had to have the young guys around to keep your energy, like to keep you in the know and let you know what's going on out here in the streets. You got to keep that youthful energy around, and it's just
100%.
Because they on some stuff. Well, you be into the mix and knowing what's going on because you buying your Supreme clothes, you buying the new kicks, you hearing the beats. You know what I'm saying? You just so involved with what's going on. When you get a little older, you just be like, oh man, I just
tired.
Yeah.
I gotta go home and be with my wife.
Man, yeah. I have like 16-year-old, 17-year-old producers with me every day. Like I got the youth with me every day, bro, at my house cooking up. I'm booking sessions. We all go to the studio. I'm always with the youth. Always. Like I don't really connect with these folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause they be on some other stuff. Like girls that I like went to college with, they like older now.
Yeah.
Got kids.
No, I can understand
like
that.
not hip at all.
They don't want to listen to that type of music.
Like, wow, I'm
a
creator.
Stability. They want stability.
I'm like, what?
And
like,
just take
I'm,
all that.
I'm
they
kind of
just
unstable. Like, I'm a little unstable. I want to stay there because I'm on a wave. Like, this is a wave. Like, you can't be too. You know what I mean?
You gotta be receptive of the wave and for shifts and changes. Just like when you're stable, you can't receive it.
If you can't tell me who you listening to and your first answer is not gonna, then we can't even be friends.
We don't relate.
We're not on the same wave. Like we're like right now, currently where I'm at right now, you will not like me probably.
Hey,
because my energy is so intense. It's so high every day when I wake up in the morning.
When's your birthday?
November the 10th.
You a Scorpio?
Yeah.
He's
I'm
a Scorpio.
Really?
Yeah. We're water signs. I'm a Pisces.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I always ask that.
The energy can be very intense for people sometimes, man. I'm telling you, it's really real.
No, that's real. For
very,
Scorpios.
very, very
Y'all
real,
crazy.
bro.
You know the last person that really had like getting the acceptance like Gunna getting it was Future. Like like Future when he first started coming out, the girls was talking about him like how they talking about Gunna right now.
You're right, bro.
And girls make stars.
You're right.
I don't know why, but we do. We if girls like it, it's a go.
100%.
I mean, like they weren't even doing this for Thug. Like how?
Nah.
How they doing? How they doing?
His
for
girls
Gunna?
on live twerking to Gunna.
Cause he got that one
like,
song.
You know what I'm saying?
He
They
got
on live
songs for
going
us.
crazy.
He got Mistress. You know what I'm saying? He got little songs.
I guess he got the right pitch. I guess his frequency
He got that record with Nav. That's
that
so
shit
crazy.
hard.
Like, Metro. Like, that's just a
every
vibe.
song.
Yeah.
And he's putting on new producers too. He got Turbo,
Weezy. He fuck with Weezy a lot too.
Yeah, Weezy, who you know what I'm saying. People know about Weezy, but like he's still yet to break like into mainstream. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, with the Drip or Drown. Yeah. Like he just, you know, like he's on it, bro. He's on it. He's on it.
Man, I appreciate you coming out today, man.
I'm so happy I came, man. This
you
was
gotta
incredible.
we might have to just make you a part of the podcast, man. Just have the guests come up here with us, man. Cause you in it right now, you know.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back whenever you need me. I love this, man. This is like when you talking about stuff that you love and things that you think about every day, and when you're around like-minded people, like it's easy to have these conversations because you know you'll understand where I'm coming from. But if you talking to people that are not in this, like you know what I'm saying, you won't even understand what my perspective like.
Exactly.
My perspective is so different right now, man. I feel like all of our perspectives is different, and that's what makes, you know what I'm saying, us important to the generation, to the culture. Like, you know, because everyone's not like this, man. I'm clear, like everyone is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not regular. Like these things don't happen all the time, you know? True. So yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
So we got to give a shout out to Ansley and Mighty, man, with Precise is. Ansley, she have Rassy.
A YouTube show. It's lit.
Okay.
It's pretty lit. That's what I like to do. I like television and I love music.
Yeah, hers come out every Wednesday. It drops every Wednesday, and you can get Mighty every 30 seconds.
Yeah, all the time.
He's on point with his.
Y'all follow me too.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
And you know we got Aaron Reid in the building, man. You know, young Drip himself. You know. You know, he's So, and we out, man. Thank y'all for paying attention. Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe, man.
I know.
Yeah, run these numbers up so we can have a media outlet in Atlanta, so we don't have to go everywhere else and give our Drip away.
It's coming. It's coming, bro. It's coming. For sure.
This is so
we
much
out.
fun.
Love.
Oh, let me get a picture right for you.
Absolutely.
Get a drop.
That was so fun.
I feel like this is like a whole nother world in here right now.
We got Aaron.
Low key, I don't even.